Oh yeah, Rambling Man here, Rick. Another video, another wonderful day. I'll take you a little tour of the garden and what I've been up to in the last little while. I'm still in the shade here because of the otherwise it's a bit of sunlight, but yes, I've got a barrel full of bricks there. Pulled them out, there's a wall behind here. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, been finishing that off today. I'm going to put a front on there, that's my new compost bin. Yeah, as you can see there's loads of rubble around here. There was a wall there before the new neighbour put the fence up. The old couple that lived there, they had their compost heap there. So my dad put this pile of rubble up to make a fence, sort of a wall, and he used whatever he had, including loads and loads of bricks. I don't know where he got them from, but I'm rescuing them because I want them for a job. Yeah, neighbour's got cockerels and chickens, well, 2 of each. Cockerel's called Elvis, singing away. I don't know what the other one's called. Yeah, there's the old compost bin over there, that's full of compost. It's been there several years, so that's good to go. Got an apple tree there, that's good to, hopefully I'll give it a feed. This dead tree here's got to come out, that's beautiful. I love that lovely yellows there. It's contrast to the usual green trees. Clump trees there, been there forever. This tree here just coming into bloom. What we got? This wonderful oak tree there, that was planted as about a 2-foot sapling from the council. We go over there, if you like bay leaves, look at the size of that. Bay leaf tree there. Our neighbours take the bay leaves during season, we take them. We don't mind the neighbours taking them. You know, as I said, look, if you want to grab any, grab them, don't worry. You know, I don't think the tree's going to miss a handful. We dried them out as well. We've got that there, that's coming out. We've got an apple tree there. We've got a plum tree there. Walnut tree. Another plum tree over there. Crab apple tree there. Doggone mental chasing flies over there, like she normally does. What are you doing? What are you doing, Tinker? Oi! What are you up to? Stop chasing the fly. Stop chasing bees and things. You know what happened last time? You ended up in the vets, didn't you? And it cost me 200 odd quid. Random rhubarb here, that's growing really nicely this year. I'm not going to let it run, it did last year. I've got to pick that later. Yeah, I mean, this is the top half of the garden, loads of trees, loads of plants. I've got a water barrel there to install. This is one thing I'm going to do a video on. I had a water butt with a hole in the bottom. Well, this is the top part of it where I'll cut the bottom off. I'm using it as a drying area for some logs at the moment. I've got a friend with a log burner. What did I do with the bottom half with the hole? Well, what do you do? Don't waste it. Turn it into a planter. I've got garlic in there at the moment, along with a load of weeds that are going to be coming out soon. Whilst it's nice weather, I shall be making the most of it. I've got to sort my truck out. Again, that's in a mess. I want to move that anyway because I want to move the greenhouse around. I think those tulips are lovely. They're going to move from there because that's right where I want to put my veg plot, which is along there. Again, cold water tank. Bottom half off, drilled some holes in. Got my strawberries in there, they grow really well. Got a few plants up here that are good for the bees. But yeah, I've got a wall to do between mine and my neighbours. It's got a fence panel on top. It's basically a 3-foot wall with a 3-foot fence panel on top, but it's really strange, and this is what these bricks are for. You've got like a just over 6 foot 1 inch panel from the wall to a post which is in the middle of the bricks and goes all the way to the ground. Then you've got another 2 foot of brickwork with a fence panel that runs along there, drops down and then goes off to a fence post in the ground, which then starts a run of 6-foot fence panels down the garden. Well, my I really don't know what she's doing over there. Yeah. What are you up to? She's in something. I reckon there's a ball in there. I don't know. I'll have a look later. Yeah, the idea is on a partially deconstruct the wall, remove the fence posts because the fences are broken anyway on top. Put some footings in because I mean, the garden actually steps up at the bottom, and then I've got these bricks here which I've rescued. There's some more dotted about the garden which I can get my hands on, and I'm going to construct the wall right the way across to the start of where the 6-foot panels are. That way I've got no problems with replacing panels in the future, because I'll have concrete posts up the garden, I'll have 6-foot, I won't have to worry about making a special panel or getting one made if it gets damaged in the wind. And that's one of the projects I've got on the go. Sun's a bit low in the background, that's the way the garden works. We're sort of we're easterly facing. Hopefully that'll work well when we have our solar thermal fitted in a few months. But yeah, I thought I'd let you in on what I've been up to, so more projects to come. There we go folks, finished. I've got a few more pieces of these kicking around. Short, I've got some in the summer house. I kept in there dry, so I can add 2 more here if necessary. I don't know how well this is showing up. I've added some of the, in the bottom here was all the grass from the cutting that I did yesterday, or day before, sorry, when I was testing the 2 mowers out. I then added in some cardboard, a layer of stuff from out of the bag that I was using for a compost holder temporarily. I've then got some shredded garden waste out the front, which I'm going to bring through tomorrow. Well, actually no, I'll do it later on when I finish the video. That will go on top there. Then I think so I'm building up a layer, and then I'll put a cover over the top. I've got a tarpaulin that will go over the top of this, and then that will allow that to rot down. But before it says, well, why do you put cardboard in there? Well, why not? Cardboard, you know, the dog's been with me all afternoon. She's been laying on the bag of sand and being a good girl, hasn't you? Yeah, she's been looking for her little friends, the rats. They live around there somewhere. I haven't seen them. I think they've heard me rummaging around and they've gone into hiding. Also sorted out all my batteries for my cordless equipment. I've got 2 5-amp-hour ones that are dead. One got left out in the rain accidentally. So I think it's the BMS board that's gone. So I will be stripping. I've got a couple of 1.2 amp-hour packs that are really old and they hold a charge, but less said the better. They sort of last about 5 minutes in a drill, but of course they gives me the a spare BMS or battery monitoring system board, battery management system, board that I can then take out. I just swap the whole top over, actually, just a couple of bits of solder, and then stick the battery that was left out in the rain on the charger to see if that will charge up. So I think the BMS board is broken, so it wouldn't let any current through, so if it still won't charge on the charger and it still flashes red, what I'll do is I'll connect it up to a good known 18-volt battery, just leave it for half an hour for that to charge the cells a bit, and then try it again, because kick-starting the battery can work. And then I've got one which needs a BMS, because I think the BMS is faulty, because the battery takes a full charge, but then you can only use it until it's used up 1 bar, and then it reports dead. It's not dead, it is fully charged. So, you know, put it back on the charger and 5 minutes later it's fully charged again. So that will be the second pack. So I'll have 2 dead BMS boards that I can swap out, and then I'll have some cells from that I will go through from the 1.2 amp hour packs. I have a charger that will do reconditioning on the Dion packs and tell me exactly how well or not that the cells, individual cells are, and then I can mark, you know, if they're supposed to be 1200 milliamp hours and they're showing something like a 900 milliamp hour, then we go in the bin. If it's just like one dead cell in the pack and the rest are showing 1200 milliamp hours, then I can make up another pack. I've got cells I can make up another pack with and try and get hold of another dead broken battery with a good BMS and no charge holding the cells, and or keep that cell, and if I pick up any other lithium ion packs, because they all tend to use the Samsung 18650 cells, so if I've got some that I can use to get another pack up and running and fly on and make some money back, then a repaired pack is about a 1.2 amp hour repaired pack's probably go back for about 20 quid. You don't always, when you're drilling, you don't always want to have a big thing. I mean, I've gone through all my packs. I've got 2 faulty 5 amp hours, 2 old, really knackered. They were knackered when I got them many years ago with the drills. 1.2 amp hour packs. I've got some 2 amp hour packs that are good. 4 amp hour pack, which is good. 5 amp hour pack, which is good, and 4 1.3 amp hour packs, which are good. So I've got enough to power all my tools. Plus I've got a bat adapter, so I can use the 4 amp hour packs that I have with my Milwaukee stuff that I use for my business. That I purchased earlier this year. No, yeah, very late last year. Again, I can just slip those in, so in theory I've got access to 3 4 amp hour packs, 1 5 amp hour, 4 1.3 amp, 1 2 amp, 1 1.2 amp. So that's enough to do most jobs. I mean, if I'm drilling, then I'm not going to use a huge weight battery pack because I don't need it. A couple of holes makes the drill very heavy. Right, I shall leave it at that. I will be doing an Instagram post, and that Instagram post will be an unboxing of something I bought and haven't quite got around to unboxing yet, even though I've had it for probably 8 months. And there'll be an unboxing, and then there'll be a tantalising piece followed by a video on YouTube. Right. Bye.